My name is Lona. I'm a single mother of two daughters. My husband John passed away 5 years ago due to cancer. I've been raising our daughters, Giovanna and Lena, all alone most of the time. The first 3 years of John passing away was the hardest part. I needed to raise them while working so we can live a good life. Fortunately, I refused to leave my job when John asked me before. If I did, I don't think we can live in this house right now. I'm a manager in a big company, so I have that big salary. I always try to do the best and spend my time for the kids despite of having a busy job. My youngest, Lena, is much quieter than her sister. I've been trying to talk much to her, but she's cold. I don't point her as rude, I know that's how she is. But I wish Lena can talk and socialize more and not being so cold towards everyone in the future. She's a real alive definition of introvert. She always go home from school and lock herself in her room for hours. What if she do bad things? Well, she accidentally left her key outside the door, so I went in just to saw her drawing. And I have the copy key of her room's key, so sometimes I took a sneak peek, and she's always doing normal things. I'm not worried and thinking she just wants to have her own time, and I could understand that. But this morning, I found one of her drawing. She drew our family, and John is included. But the weird thing is John stabbed Alicia in the picture. Alicia is her sister, and they're pretty close to each other. Now I'm stuck in my bed, can't stop thinking, why would Lena draw such a picture? Does she hate Alicia? She always gives a knife-like stare to Alicia. But I need Lena to know that Alicia is a nice aunt. She hugged them for hundreds times when they were babies. She used to kiss their cheeks, saying they're the most beautiful babies she has ever seen. Alicia loves her nieces. Lena got home and is going to go to her room. I stop her and directly ask why would she draw that. Lena looks confused and I can see that she's nervous. I don't like Aunt Alicia. She's mean, says Lena. Even if she's cold, she's still my beautiful daughter, and she looked cute when she said that. Honey, Aunt Alicia has always been kind to you and your sister. Why would you hate her? I ask calmly. I can see, Alicia says coldly. She goes to her room before I could even react. See what? I ask to myself. I wouldn't even bother to rush to her room and ask what did she say. Well, maybe on her side Alicia is mean. But I know Alicia very well and she's such a kind person. Giovanna loves her too. That night, Alicia calls me and says that she'll be here for 3 days and she'll arrive at around 9 tomorrow morning. She asks if I let her to stay here for 3 days. And I say yes, of course. I have no reason to say no and forbid her to stay here. I think she has a business in this town or she's just missing her nieces. The next day Alicia arrives. Giovanna hugs her at the door and Lina is just staring blankly to Alicia. She goes near me and hugs my legs as she's just as tall as my waist. This is kinda rare when she took the initiative to hug me, but I like this. I smile and pat her head. Mom, come to my room tonight, will you? Asks Lena out of the blue. I look her at the eyes, her cute doe eyes. Lena won't ask me to go to her room just for usual reasons like reading a story before sleeping, a total different from Giovanna. So this might be serious. I nod. Lena smiles and leaves me to her room. I look at my own daughter who looks mysterious to me. I know, she must have some secrets, but I don't bother that. That night after making sure Giovanna is asleep, I go to Lina's room. Her room isn't locked, so I open the door and I can see Lena sitting on her bed. Looks like she's been waiting for me. I lock the door and sit next to her. Lena sighs and shows me a paper with her drawing on it. It looks like an art of a professional, not a 6-year-old's drawing. Did Lena hide her talent? This is wonderful. But why is Alicia showered in water and looks scary as if she's been poisoned? I ask. I should tell you. Alicia poisoned Daddy, Lena whispers. I'm shocked, but manage to not making a voice. I try to calm down. Feels like I can't breathe as usual. I feel something blocking the air. Are you sure, Lena? Are you lying? I whisper to her. I'm not. I'm the living witness, Lena whispers back. My body drops to the bed. Losing John is the lowest point in my life. I lost my love and had to raise the children all alone. And Alicia, my beloved sister-in-law, is the one who caused all of this. Do you have any evidence? I ask. I don't, but Uncle Andy has, Lena answers. Andy is John's older brother. He lives in the same town as us. Uncle Andy has the CCTV video, says Lena. We'll get it tomorrow, I say. I should. Don't rush like a panic. There must be a reason why Uncle Andy didn't report within these years. I think his reason is to protect Aunt Alicia. That's possible as she's his sister. But why didn't he just destroy the video? That way, no one has the chance to get it, I ask confused. I think this little girl has got smarter than me. With a proof of what she did, Uncle Andy could always threat Aunt Alicia whenever she's going to do something bad. He did this to control Aunt. He wants to protect Alicia, but he doesn't want Alicia to do more bad things. Now these all make sense. Something doesn't make sense is what's Alicia's reason to kill John. But it doesn't matter right now, it could be anything. The biggest matter is how to get that video. As if she can read my mind, Lena holds my hand. I have an idea. We should take the police to his house, catch him, and let the police take the video. I sigh heavily. We don't know if that would work. Andy is a mysterious person. He must have hid that video somewhere we don't know. But one thing I know from his habit is that video won't be anywhere else but his house. And I think we can't take the police to find it together. If we can't find the video, they'll think we're liars and might suspect us. And we can't have a second chance after because Andy would be more cautious, I explain. Lena seems to understand. I know what's in her head. There's only one way to go. Search and steal the video. I waited for 3 days. Alicia finally left. Now, it's the time to spy on my brother-in-law. I need to note his habits. What's his plan, his daily activities, and the most important, when does he leave his house? I need a time where he will leave his house for hours. That would be enough for me and Lena to search the video. I'll take Lena with me because I need her smart brain to help the searching. I'm dumb in riddles. I can finally conclude. Andy's going to leave his house on Monday for his friend's party. He'll be there for hours, I know. He stayed 5 hours at me and John's wedding, and around 4 hours in Jovana's birthday. Several days later, it's Monday. Lena won't attend school today, and I've told the teacher with an excuse that we have an important thing today. I drive us to Andy's house. I copied his key before. We shouldn't break the window and look like thieves to do this. After making sure everything is fine, I open the door. We get in, then I lock it again and making sure everything is exactly same as before. Now, quick, Lena says. We search everywhere until Lena finds a locked room. It doesn't use key. I think Andy knows that key can be easily copied or tricked, so he uses this way instead. He makes a key that required password. The password consists of 6 letters. Lena starts to identify. Uncle Andy is a forgetful person. He also can't write the password on a paper because he always loses everything. He also can't write it on his phone because he always deletes files and his fingers sometimes click on important ones. I think that's the only reason why he put the amount of letters here. Lena sits and thinks for some minutes when she continues her explanation. This must be something he will think directly when he sees the lock or things around this place. It's like something he will always think first when he sees something here, says Lena, and that makes sense. I can't even think the way Lena does. She's very good at riddles. Lena gets up from her seat, then she looks around. After some seconds, her eyes are locked on the lock. It's a brown lock. And there's a zoo miniature near the TV. Lena got an idea. She types monkey. The door opens. I look her in awe. Brown and a zoo miniature. Brown and animals. And everyone knows how much Uncle Andy likes monkeys, says Lena. My daughter is a genius. We enter the room, and the suffer doesn't stop at the lock. This is a library with 6 bookshelves. It will spend hours to find the video if it's around here. But Lena walks to the 3rd shelf confidently. She lies her fingers on the books one by one, then presses on a red book. The wall in front of the 6th shelf opens and shows a room. I always know Uncle Andy would choose 3 by his instinct. Throughout my life, he always chose the middle. And it's 6 shelves, so the middle is whether 3 or 4. But he would choose 3 as the middle, Lena explains. The room behind the wall is an usual-looking office room with a table, a chair, and a lamp. I look into the drawers and find a laptop. I turn on the laptop and type the same password, monkey. It works. Then I quickly surf through the laptop. I finally find the CCTV file. This is it. Time to leave, I say. We make everything the exact same as before, as if nothing happened, and no one came. But when we're just in front of the stairs, I can see someone's in front of the door. I forgot my present. What a dumb I am. It's Andy's voice. We rush to the 2nd floor, the closest runaway we could think. Then we hide in the bedroom, the only room on the 2nd floor. Unfortunately, I think Andy left his present in this bedroom. Now we should think of a way to escape before Andy's here. I can hear his footsteps on the stairs. This is terrifying. I can feel Lina's nervous too. Go. Jump from the window. I'm shocked of Lina's brave idea. But we don't have time to think. I quickly agreed. It's between die or break our bones from jumping out of the window or die with Andy killing us. I know he'll kill us if we got caught. I open the window and jump first. My leg feels kinda hurt, but it doesn't matter right now. Now it's Lina's turn. Too late. Andy opens the door and sees Lena. Lena screams. Andy quickly rushes to grab Lena. Lena doesn't have time to think. She jumps. She's safe, but I think she broke her leg. I grab and put her on my back while running to the police station. We tell them the situation and give them the laptop with the video. Then they try to catch Andy. But Andy's clever enough to escape. He runs to an abandoned house. The cops go past him. Andy's relieved. He can't save Alicia anymore, but at least he's safe. Andy sits on a chair and thinks about what will he do after this. He should move. To another town, or maybe another country. When Andy's deep in his mind, he feels like someone holds his legs. Andy's terrified. This is an abandoned house, so something horror might happen. He doesn't dare to look down, but the hands hold her legs tighter. I don't intend to harm you. Please. Leave me alone. Andy screams. Oh. Really? You didn't. Andy's eyes widen. He jumps with reflect, making he trip because the hands are still holding his legs. You're dead. How could you? How could I? Why can't I? I saw your death with my own eyes. Justice will find a way. You can't kill me. Well, too fast to die. First, I need to see you suffer. In some minutes Andy is lying unconscious on the floor. John smiles and left. Now he should make the cops find Andy right here. Lona is searching near the abandoned house, not realizing Andy's near her place. Long time no see, honey. Lona turns back. Tears flow out of her eyes. She runs and hugs John. Where have you been? Lona cries out loud. John pats Lona's head and kisses her after a long time. But he stops, remembering he should tell where Andy is and realizing he can't stay like this longer and Andy's inside this abandoned house. I should leave, says John. He can't stand seeing Lona crying, but he should leave. They belong in different world. Please stay, Lona begs. I can't, sorry. I'm a spirit and I can't stay here longer. Lona understands. They hug for the last time, until John slowly disappears, leaving Lona hugging the air. She looks at the sky and waves goodbye to John, saying she will love him forever and no matter what. Saying she won't have a second place for her heart. Lona reports to the cops that she found Andy. Andy was taken to the police station and they caught Alicia as well. They're both taken to the jail for what they have done. Alicia for doing a murder, and Andy for hiding the evidence, which is concluded as supporting the murderer.